Now to Buffalo, New York, where investigators learned today the suspected gunman that killed 10 people spent months planning a racist attack at a Buffalo supermarket, revealed in online posts. That suspect fired up to 50 rounds Saturday.
There are still many unanswered questions about this. And today, President Biden traveled to Buffalo, meeting with first responders and families of the victims. The president renewed his call for a ban on assault weapons and urged all Americans to speak up against white supremacy, calling Saturday's massacre domestic terrorism.
The president and first lady went to grieve with mourners, but also shine a spotlight on the growing threat of racial hate. Our Emma Henderson has been in Buffalo since Saturday, covering the latest developments in this mass shooting. Emma, good evening to you.
Hi, Laura. Russ. So right behind me is actually the community center where President Joe Biden was speaking just several hours ago. This road was completely blocked off by state police, and there were a lot of onlookers who came because they wanted to share a very important message.
I don't want to hear any black pastor tell black people here in the city of Buffalo that we have to pray for our enemies. To hell with that. That young white boy was taught to hate black people by older white people.
A mix of anger, excitement, and sorrow carried through the crowd outside the community center. And when things got tense, peacemakers knelt in prayer, then stood shoulder to shoulder next to state police. Women from the church across the street are hopeful Biden's visit will show others he cares.
We need a plan to stop all this violence. We can't just get on and say we're going to pray and we got to do this. We need action. We need action to be done, and we need to see the changes here in Buffalo.
Everyone we spoke to wants to see some type of change and acknowledgement that what happened here was a racist attack and that racism needs to be handled across the country.
Him coming here today, the President of the United States, saying that this is that important to him to be part and to feel and to see and to look in the eyes of those individuals who lost loved ones means a tremendous amount.
But there's still more to do.
I grew up with racist white folks, and I'm tired of it. And the country needs.
You can hear the emotion in his voice. While most people here were excited as the president drove right by here back to the airport to wave at him as he was leaving, during those hours where he was in this building, they were all having these difficult discussions about racism, about hate, and about what took place at Tops this Saturday. Russ, Laura?
Emma, as Laura said, you've been there since Saturday, and I have to say, you and photojournalist Craig Roberson have done an amazing job covering what is clearly a very difficult story. Safe travels back to both of you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Emma.